Robbie Hopper is the type of defenseman attackmen hate going against. His physicality, positioning, and able to shut down dodges make him incredibly difficult to play against. Let's break down exactly what makes Robbie Hopper so effective. The first clip we're going to watch today is going to show us how Robbie Hopper can clear the ball and also get the cause turnover to make it into the goal. Let's watch him. Robbie Hopper's going to be right here on our screen. Let's watch the clip. Great turnover. Great job finding the ball. Picks it up. He pushes it down the field. Able to run through defenders. Weave his way through. Great dodge also. Great goal. Let's break down what he does here. So in the very beginning, in the start of his dodge, we see him slide. Right? And we see him slide in a situation where I wouldn't say there's fully a slide needed. You could definitely argue that there is a slide needed, but this is more of a double situation. He doesn't have his hands free right now, even though he does have a step on his defender into the middle. His hands are not free, and it's not going to be an easy shot or an easy pass for him to take. That's why it's a perfect time to double the ball. If you think about it, this offensive player is coming this way, right? Robbie Hopper meets him at the perfect angle. He doesn't run straight at him. He runs around to him. But the thing is, this player isn't going to be able to pass the ball over here. He's not going to get that with Robbie Hopper's stick, and he's not going to get with the slides. His best option is to pass the ball here, and there's no way he's rolling around. But Robbie Hopper takes off this slide, so this makes this pass impossible. This attackman is stuck. His only option is to run away, and let's see how Robbie Hopper capitalizes on that. Keeps hands on, even when he rolls and picks the ball up, he's able to go through. And then watch how he pushes transition. Pushes that, and a mixture of a swim dodge and a face dodge. And let's break that down from this closer angle. He just gets his stick away from the trouble. He feels the slash right here, but he's also meeting a defender over here. Stick away from the trouble. He pulls it over his head because this is the major threat right now. The pull is a major threat. This is more of an external factor, right? He's pretty much just hitting your back. He's not really doing anything. But this guy, he's able to keep his stick fully away, run in, and score. Okay, now we're going to go through two clips, and it's going to be a combination of his over-the-head checks. Right now we're going to see him right here against this Notre Dame offensive player, and let's watch what he does here. Takes way top side, but he's pretty square up. He looks like he's actually falling behind here, but he has an amazing over-the-head check. Honestly, he even gets the stick out of his hands. So let's break down what happens here. Robbie Hopper, when he starts his dodge, Robbie Hopper is already backpedaling. And I would say he's more square. You know, if you drew a line here against his feet, he's square. He's letting this offensive player go up here if he wants to, because Robbie Hopper knows either way he goes, he has the speed to keep up with him. He has the athleticism to keep up with his player. So what he's able to do is he's able to give him the option. He's able to let him choose where he wants to go, and Robbie Hopper is able to stay with him. Now, if we watch right here, it actually doesn't look like Robbie Hopper stays with him. But what he's able to do that's so effective is able to keep his stick on this player. We see his hand right here. It's fully extended. He has one hand on the stick. That's not preferably what you want to do, but it makes this offensive player uncomfortable. The best thing you can do as a defender in lacrosse is make the offensive player uncomfortable. It's hard for him to make a pass. It's hard for him to shoot. And he's going to feel like he's not able to shoot from here. Even if he gets closer like he does, he's probably going to feel like he's not able to shoot from here just because he has that small pressure and small stick on his shoulder. So let's watch what he does here. He's able to so effectively just pull it over last second without this offensive player expecting it. He gets the stick and the ball out. If you want to watch a closer angle, here it is. Great check. And this is the next clip we're going to see here. We're going to see Robbie Hopper right here. And let's just see what he does against this Duke mini. Because honestly, he could get beat, and he does get beat until the end of the play. Great check. So let's break down what he does here. He's running into the hole, right? He's not perfectly on his guy right now. He's not perfectly on anybody right now. And what we see is this offensive player, like a step away from him. Like they're pretty much on the same trajectory, but Robbie Hopper's momentum is going this way, and this player is fully going this way already. So that's why there's such a big difference and such a crazy ending and fact that he was able to pull off this check. We see him right here. He goes over the head last second, and it's just an amazing check. And that's because he watches film and he's able to recognize the right situations to do this. He's obviously not getting in. He's not going to be able to turn back his feet in time. He's able to go over the head and have an amazing check. And another reason people hate going against him is because he's a demon to at ground balls. Let's break down what he does. We're going to see him over here. Let's break down just how he gets his ground ball so effectively on this face-off. The ball's on the ground. He hits stick. He hits stick again. Then he's able to get the ball out through traffic, right? And the thing that's so effective here is, first of all, he gets the ball out of the shorty stick. Then when he realizes the offensive player has it, he checks the top of his stick, and he's able to get around through this traffic. There's traffic's on both sides of him. The best thing he could do right here is extend his stick, and that's exactly what he does. Stick through, passes it away. Okay, the last clip we're going to watch here today by Robbie Hopper is him against UNC, and again, we're going to see him playing this player pretty squared up, but honestly, if you look at it, it looks like he is taking more of this downside away. You know, he's taking more of this underground away, whatever it's called, like down the alleyway. Let's watch this. Great check. He's able to get the ball out here, but that's very impressive check just because he misses the over the head check. That was a check, but he missed it. And one thing a lot of players do here is they pretty much just give up. You know, they're going to stop doing the play, whatever. They're going to walk back over, slide to another guy, which is effective at times. But why don't you just throw another check while your stick is going up? And what he's able to do is catch his offensive player lacking on UNC, able to throw his stick and get the ball out of his stick. So watch this one last time. Ball down, his stick was already down, but now it's up again, and the ball comes out. That's a very effective check that I haven't seen used many times at all. Robbie Hopper proves that elite defense isn't just about throwing checks, it's about positioning, physicality, and making every dodge uncomfortable. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe to Lax Film Room for more lacrosse film breakdowns.